Welcome everybody to welcome to our live today. I'm excited about being here today. I've got a great conversation that we are about to start. And listen, if you are a small business owner in Prince George's County, you want to hear this conversation. Live with me today is Rhett Butler, and Rhett is the Marketing and Communications Manager for Economic Development Corporation, and also Kim Andrews, who is the Business Development Manager for Government Sector at the Economic Development Corporation. I'm excited about this conversation coming up on October the 9th, the We Mean Business Breakfast Summit in recognition of National Women's Small Business Month is happening at the Hotel UMD. That's University of Maryland. That's at 7777 Baltimore Avenue in College Park, Maryland, kicking things off at 8:30 in the morning. And we're going to jump right in. Let's talk about it, y'all. Can you start by giving us an overview of what We Mean Business, the Breakfast Summit is? We'll start with you, Red.
Absolutely. The We Mean Business Breakfast Summit, it's started out as a celebration of National Women's Small Business Month, but it's now evolved given the current climate to include everybody. There are so many resources that Kim curates within the government sector and for entrepreneurs in general under PGCEDC that we felt the need to bring something to the people that will be resourceful, enriching, and encouraging. Kim has curated a great group of individuals, entrepreneurs in this county that have done great amid these times. And not only are they going to tell people encouraging stories and give them tips and tactics to survive, but also she's put together government agencies that have procurement opportunities as well as employment strategies. So it's been amazing for the last now 3 years that we've been doing this. And Kim's done an amazing job really giving the people the nourishment they need for their business.
Man, this is so needed, especially in this climate with government shutdown. There's so many small businesses that's struggling because of it. Tell us what attendees can expect, Kim.
Well, what attendees can expect at We Means Business is they can expect to actually have one-on-one conversations and discussions with decision makers, both in employment, the state employment, as well as the county employment agencies like Employ Prince George's and Maryland Department of Labor, as well as Prince George's County Office of Procurement and the Governor's Office of Small Business and Minority Affairs. So all of these agencies will discuss our federal job loss, the loss of many of our federal contractors from opportunities in their portfolio. And then we'll have a panel of expert contractors that have managed to shift and pivot during these challenging times to even grow their businesses and guide them. And they've strayed away from depending on the federal government and more depending on private sector, state and county contracts.
Got it. It is such a good time to have this event. And I know you do it every year. And it used to be called She Means Business because it's happening during National Women's Small Business Month. But the name has been changed to We Mean Business. Sometimes when the ladies get together, we get a little successful. And the partners want to know, well, what about us?
That's right. Yeah, like I said, include me. Kim finally remembered me and mine. No, but honestly, we're really thankful to expand the footprint of this great event. We think it's been landmark, not only for Prince George's County, but for the business owners. And to see the sisterhood that's been grown throughout the years is amazing. So now we're going to infuse a little brotherhood in that as well and just keep it all family.
Yeah, we sold out of our space last year and expanded to a bigger part of the University of Maryland, the hotel. So we decided because we're all suffering together in this challenging economy during these challenging times, we wanted to include our men as well because they are the support of our community as well as our business economy.
I love that. All right, you talked a little bit about the goals and mission, but can you expound a little more on it and for the broader business community for Prince George's County, like what it literally is targeting? I know you guys had already planned this during this time, not expecting a government shutdown, but it looks like it's divine to have it, coming up on October 9th. Talk about the broader mission.
The broader mission lies in the fact that during these challenging times, we're going to have 3 panel discussions. The first one is actually going to be focused around mental health and not only how it affects you as an individual or as a CEO, but how it affects your staff and it affects the leadership. With all of the job losses, all of our families are being affected. How can you work through the balance of workplace and home and your everyday life
Right.
through all of these mental challenges that are coming at us left and right? So we have experts on the panel that are actually former federal government contractors. They were former federal employees that became federal contractors. They're going to talk a little bit about their success, and they're going to give you strategies and tips on how to manage mental health as a leader as well as an employee.
Got you. So, a lot of people, those who might be watching even now, may not know what the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation is. And I think this is a great introduction for small businesses in the county, right? To come and be a part of this event so you can get an idea. How does this tie into the broader scope of what the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation does already?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our tagline is expansion starts here. So
Mhm.
what we do is we provide the ultimate resources to help attract and expand businesses to the county and help them flourish greatly. Kim is just one of our many business development directors by industry sector. So she represents the government sector, which, as you said, is timely. But we also have technology, IT, cybersecurity,
Ah,
have healthcare. We have someone that's only focused on retail and restaurants. We have another person that's focused on small businesses specifically. And then we have an incubator upstairs in our building here on 1801 McCormick Drive in Largo that literally allows businesses to start with a soft landing space for their business, flourish from there, even an international hub for businesses that want to come into the county as their start in America. We are a resource driven facility. We do a lot of programs for education and for empowerment. And then we're also ultimately a vessel to help businesses get to the next level and interact with bigger sectors of the state government. So we love the fact that we're able to touch the people in this way. And again, our experts like him curate all the individuals people want to know, put them in a room together, and allow them to know.
And to add to that, Cheryl, we do have a Latino-based specialist
Absolutely.
that affects our entire Latino community.
mhm.
So all the way down from having workshops with M&T Bank
Yes.
and having focus groups. They all of our Latino specialists actually are hands-on with the Latino community and helping them start and grow their businesses.
That's right.
We help you locate space for your business. We help walk you through the permit process, and we help train you on growth and expansion.
That's right. And it's actually Hispanic Heritage Month, and they're currently doing a cohort right now with
Oh,
M&T Bank, as she said, for Latino entrepreneurs, which at the end there's cash prizes, but ultimately they get to do business pitch competitions, and it's all in Spanish. And I think we're the only county even doing something like that for
That's
folks.
right.
that's awesome. You know, when you're a small business and you're getting started, it can be pretty scary. And then with these economic times, it's even more scary. But it's so good to know that the Prince George's County has this organization in place, the Economic Development Corporation, to help and to pull you by your hand and walk you through some strategy so that it will work. Now, one of the panels that you have during the prayer breakfast, the We Mean Business prayer breakfast or prayer summit, is called Mission Possible, Staying Competitive Amid Government Change. Again, I think this was divine for it to drop on October the 9th during a government shutdown, right? Prayerfully, won't be here on October 9th, but something like this makes small businesses mindful that there are other resources and other ways to get contracts outside of federal government, right? And
Yeah.
so countywide, statewide. And so talk about this panel, Mission Possible, Staying Competitive amid government.
Well, the Mission Possible one, I think that was the one that we included the mental health, but we have experts that are federal contractors, and they have been able to shift to fulfill their portfolio with state, county, and private sector contracts. And many of these women have not only shifted. This great panel is a panel full of women because it used to be She Means Business. So we had to give homage to
That's right.
that. October is National Women's Small Business Month. So I decided the first panel was definitely going to be all
All
women.
women.
And they have been successful in pivoting and shifting their business and in growth in other areas than just depending on the federal government. So they're going to give you tips on how they did that, as well as insight, as I said, to mental health and leadership tips as well.
And Cheryl, I wanted to add to that. Kim in the past has always curated that panel with such specificity, such that she says literally this is Millionaires Row, because
Mhm.
normally she curates government contractors that are getting the $1 million contracts consistently, so that the audience can look at these individuals, see people that look like them, that are
Mhm.
not only getting big contracts, but employing people as well that look like them. So it's really amazing and obviously super encouraging. So I'm glad that we're bringing this back.
Man, I can't wait to share this with my entrepreneur friends. Because some of them work outside of Prince George's County, but most of their work is in Prince George's County, right? And so I think this will be great. Again, for more information, you can secure your seat by going to pgcdc.com/WMB. And of course, we have it scrolling at the bottom and here on our screen. So register right now. Okay, another panel. I thought this was interesting. People power, adopting to workforce evolution in government and business. And so the workforce challenges that you see right now, outside of even the shutdown, let's talk about that and how this session will address that.
The great thing about this panel, Cheryl, and as you said, it couldn't come at a better time. I strategically had the Maryland Department of Labor as well as Employ Prince George's, two agencies that help the unemployed in the state of Maryland.
Right.
They're going to talk about all of the programs they have available for federal workers as well as federal contractors. Right now, the state every Wednesday, they're already doing training sessions with federal employees that have been displaced on how to revamp your resume. No longer are the large federal resumes accepted, but you just need a 2-page resume. They talk about techniques on interviewing. They talk about how to streamline your level of expertise so that it fits in a state, county, and private sector demographic. So these experts are on the panel. And then we have government agencies on the panel to talk about procurement opportunities to make sure that those contractors that are losing out right now or have been displaced are able to take advantage of county contracts and some of the state opportunities as well. With the state, we'll also talk a little bit about some incentives that they have for business owners, whether it be financial incentives, tax incentives, or whatever other opportunities that the county and state have available to help businesses out.
I love this. I'm going to be there myself. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm going to show my face because this is just such a powerful time. And I just want to be able to share this with my listeners. So I'll be there. I'm coming. All right. So check it out. It's coming up on this Thursday, right? October the 9th at the hotel at UMD, talking about the We Mean Business Breakfast Summit. Now, to secure your seat, if you're a small business owner in Prince George's County, if you're a small business owner in the surrounding areas, but you work in Prince George's County, make sure you come. Secure
in Prince George's County. You can just be in the state of Maryland.
Yes, absolutely. Come secure your seat, pgcedc.com/WMB. We're going to wrap up here, but what are some key takeaways or action steps you'd hope attendees leave with when they come to the summit?
No, please.
Okay. I want them to leave inspired, Cheryl. In times when we are stressed, and I know some people are depressed, I want to let them know that we are undaunted. We are undaunted and we are here to help in Prince George's County, and we will not fail. They unleash, statistics say 350,000 Black women in the workforce. They are going to be innovators, creators, next level businesses, and we're going to help you get there. Expansion and growth start here in Prince George's County, and we want to help elevate you to the next level.
I love that. All right, guys, it's coming up Thursday, October 9th, kicking things off at 8:30 to 1 p.m. So you have an opportunity to get there. It's called We Mean Business, the Breakfast Summit. It's during National Women's Small Business Month, but they invited everybody. So it's We Mean Business, right? And it's coming up at the hotel at UMD, or that's the hotel right there at the University of Maryland, College Park, 7777 Baltimore Avenue, College Park, Maryland. Again, kicking off at 8:30 in the morning. Secure your seat right now. PGCEDC.com/WMB. Kim, Rhett, thank you for this information. We appreciate it. We'll get the word out for you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.